And so we reach the business end of the competition. Now one failure and you fall. It is football on the edge as we launch into the knockout stage. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, knockout competitions require knockout mindsets. There has to be a more dynamic edge to the whole approach, whether from going ahead or replying to going behind. This is when the adventure kicks in, and you have to be mentally prepared for a more intense pressure.
Action has already started. And here's Rafinha. Balde gets into some space. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that's well seen too. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Rafinha. And here's Lopez. That's an excellent interception. And now the breakaway. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Moved on forwards. Balde. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rafinha. Lopez. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pedri. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And it's Lopez. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Balde. Does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Aim forwards. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Femi. And it's Lopez. And here's Lopez. Fermin! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. Balde. That's a good run down the left. Rafinha. And here's Lopez. Koundé. Now who's going to be first to this? Gavi! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Gavi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. And it's Gavi. Out to the right. And the counter is on. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Yamal closing in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And that's going to be a booking.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for and it was a reckless lunge.
And he's denied! Golden opportunity wasted.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Punched away. It's made it, gets the shot away! Barça. Koundé. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's there to clear it. Balde. Now it's Lopez. Pedri. That is a brilliant interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Eric Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kubasi. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Balde. Rafinha. Oh, good spread. And he thumps it clear. Fermi. Pedri. Balde. And here's Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he's hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's played forward. Is there any support? He had a chance! Eric Garcia. Pedri. And back to the keeper they go. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Gavi forwards and with intent. Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. So what can they make of this? He has found the way through. Nice control. It's anyone's ball now. Win chance for a shot! No mistake! Slavia Prague back in business!
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
And here's Ferran Torres. Time to deliver. Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been clubbed away. And it's Martin. Pedri. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he deliver? Dani Olmo. It's a goal kick. Slavia Prague making consecutive changes here. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it is over the line. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Slavia Prague really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Gavi. Nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Now it's Danny Olmo. Oh, super find. Oh, look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! Changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that...
And the keeper's given it away. It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going. He's free, he has got space. Swings in a bullish header!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them.
Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. Pedri. Gavi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the...
Little doubt, that is a foul. He's in plenty of space here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Very nicely done. He's got to be in here! Takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. And time is up. A draw away from home first up. That is a decent chunk of the job done. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them.